live tarot readings. I'm your host, TarotOracle, and we're hanging out, waiting for people to join. At this point, checking it out, seeing who all is going to come around. In the meantime, I will organize all my cards, because that's what I need to do, because it is messy in here. It is messy in here. Let's see, I want to use these today for sure, so I'll put those there. I don't want to use these, so I'll put these here. And it should be good. Seba, hello. Tatiana, hello. Rachel, how are you? Sierra, hey. Manya, Liz, Kayla, Cosmic, Maria, Seba. Wow, we have everybody here. All right, let's do BS. Wanted to know, give me some good news. Give me some good news. All right. Bit generic there, but we'll think we can roll with it. Let me get the exact question again. What is the light at the end of the tunnel? Give me some good news. Kiki, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Give a general love for Kiki Squad. Check that out in just a second. So, give me some good news. We're going to use the brand new, not even out yet, Gilded Tarot, because I ordered it from Llewellyn directly. Lori, hello. Taylor Dane, how are you? It's Diane. Hey, how is it going? Kayla, how are you? How's it going? Jennifer, Queen Famous, welcome. Queen Famous is early today. Ursula Dixon, how are you? And Rachel, can I get an update on me and SL? Well, when will my life start? Hopefully it started already. Hopefully it started already. All right, so let's find out about BS wants a good news. Give me some good news. Katie, toilet paper supply. So I went to Sam's Club before all of this started, and I got like a huge thing of toilet paper and a huge thing of paper towels. And I'm like, that's going to last me the rest of the year. You know, the usual Sam's Club gigantic supply. So luckily, I already had some. I have plenty, so I'm good on those. I'm not sure why everybody's out of stock on those, but I mean, okay, why not? Sure, we can go with it. We can go with it. Mom Bear, hello, how are you? All right, we're doing good news for BS and finding out. Welcome. I'm sending yours out tomorrow, by the way. House of Tarot, you got one in the mail coming tomorrow. Let's see. Brianna, hello. Hey, how's it going? Brianna, sorry for that. Brianna, you got some mail tomorrow going out to give you a tracking. NC, Laura, hello. How are you? Lori Berry, how's it going? So give me some good news. Well, the Emperor, Magician, and Lovers, 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. That is a well-shuffled deck, too. I spent a lot of time shuffling because it's new. Corey, hey, how is it going? Lovers, I think things are going to improve in the romance department. I think that you're going to have some opportunities in the romance department as far as sort of going forth and having fun within that. I think that you're due for a pretty good person to meet, a pretty good person that's going to be interesting, and it's going to be something decent and good, finally. You know, Annie Law, hello, how are you? Annie Law, can you please fill out the survey? I sent a survey out. Hit the survey if you have not already. Anjay, hello, how is it going? So the Emperor and the Magician say this person is a good worker. This person is a good employee. He's got a good career going. He's very alert. He's very observant. He is, pretty good with how it goes with relationship potential. And he has a lot of good things happening. So I think that there's a lot of positive things as far as that. So the Emperor Magician says a pretty well-grounded person. It's not going to be somebody random or anything like that. Don't know why ending soon is there. Let's get rid of it. Okay. So it's not going to be somebody random or just terrible. So it's going to be a pretty decent relationship. 10 of Pentacles says it's going to be a good relationship, something you can sort of look forward to. A bit on the look forward to side there. Update on me and Marcos. Is he coming my way? Okay, Annie Law is going to fill out the survey. Mystic, hello, how are you? Liz, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. And CM, hello, welcome. And Jennifer, welcome as well. So I do think that you have some, we got some good things going here. Have some good potential. So good news looks like the romance department. So good news as far as the romance department. 10 of Pentacles looks like a decent steady relationship, right? It does require some modifications in order if you want to keep it running, but it does have a burnout period. So, you know, it does have a burnout period, but it does look interesting. It does look fun, something you sort of look forward to there. Anyway, so there's your good news. Kiki Squad wants a general love reading. Yeah, your 2021, I think, is your soulmate. That's your main thing, is the 2021 soulmate. Okay, general love reading. Kiki Squad, are you in a relationship right now? Let me know. Let me know, Kiki, if you're in a relationship right now. And go from there with a general love reading. Let's rock that. Let us rock that. I want good news in the romance department. There you go, Liz. Liz wants some good news as well. Romance department is a popular department. That's where everybody's headed, is in the romance department. So yeah, I'm just hoping to keep everything I have. I'm going to do a 4 of Pentacles here as the oh, by the way, the Walmart beside me has an 18-day queue if you want to get grocery pickup. So if you want groceries picked up, there's an 18-day queue on the site. So, I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. It takes 18 days to get it. So, yeah, there is that. There's that. So luckily I go in. But, you know, my mom was asking about groceries. And I said, why don't you use the grocery pickup? And she's like, what's that? I said, well, you order and then you just sort of, you know, back up into there and they'll put it in your trunk. And that way, because she's old, right? That way you don't have to go and interact with anybody and risk getting infected or whatever. She's like, that's great. So then she went on the site and then she's like, it's 18-day queue. I'm like, what? She's like, it's 18 days. I'm like, that can't be. So then I go and actually look, and it is indeed 18 days. Queue. So if you want to get groceries, you got to wait almost 3 weeks. So, okay. Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. Not really, you know, funny, but I thought it was a bit ironic. A sign of the times there. Priscilla, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I see Jay last Sunday. He hasn't texted. Will he text soon? All right. Let's do it, Kiki Squad. Kiki Squad is a general love reading. It looks like a love relationship just sort of tanked. Was with a Sagittarius. They had a boyfriend. Oh my. Okay, so it kind of ended because they had a boyfriend. There you go. The World. I think that you're just still stuck a bit on this previous relationship. I think that you had a lot of potential that you sort of wanted to see with that relationship. Didn't quite work out, obviously. I think that was important to you. I think that you had a lot riding on that. No pun intended. And, you know, I think that you're kind of upset about it. So I think that you want to get back in there. I'm not really sure that that's possible, but I think that you do have other relationships sort of pending, right? I think that you have other opportunities sort of pending, and they look really good. So if you're willing to, Bartman Homer the 7th, hello, how's it going? Mary H, welcome. Hey, how are you? And NC, hey, how's it going? It didn't remember TarotOracle ended at 8 p.m. for work. Yep, I remember that from yesterday. So the Five of Pentacles says that didn't quite work out. I think you're still sort of hung up on that. You sort of need to move past that. If you don't move past that, you're not really going to be available for other types of things. Chris B, hello, how's it going? Chris B wants to know, is a list? There is no list, Chris. Donations take priority, then I pick at random, and I pick at random. So, all right. So that you're sort of broken up with that and you have to move on. If you don't move on, you won't have other opportunities and it's going to be a bit of a problem. It's going to be a bit of a problem because you do have another relationship sort of in the queue or pending, a Two of Cups moment with opportunities. I think it's actually multiple light opportunities, not something to where it's just really obvious. It's more of a, I ran into these people. I've sort of bumped into this person and that person. And, you know, it just had some kind of connection. I'm not really sure what it was, but if you just want to chase it full steam, you're going to have to chase it full steam. You're not going to have to, it's not going to be something that just slaps you in the face and is super obvious. You're going to have to sort of recover from that. So unless you recover, you're not going to be able to see these. But the Two of Cups says you do have a couple of pending light pending opportunities that you have, right? The Three of Pentacles, one could involve with work, or one could involve what you do on a day-to-day basis. And I think that they're both going to be possible successes for you, and both going to be something great. And, you just need to be open to that. If you're still hung up on the person that you just broke up with, because I do think that you did have a lot riding on that. You did have a lot of invested interest in this person. You have to sort of move past that. So until you do, you just need to work on that and get through that process and get through that grieving type feel, and then do it that way. Update on me and Marcus. Is he coming my way? Let's find out for Liz about Marcus. Okay, Liz. Marcus coming my way. Let's find out. Why do I have an additional A? Right there. Right there. Dragons are cool. Speaking of which, I think that we could use the Playful Heart Tarot, because I really do love the Playful Heart Tarot. I do not have a graphic for this, but okay. This is the Playful Heart Tarot, in case you're wondering. Sylvie Girl, hey, how is it going? There is no list. Sylvie Girl, donations take priority, and then I pick at random, because sometimes when you do a list, people will get on the list and then they bail, then they leave, and then you have follow-up questions and nobody's around. So I do random. That way I always know that they're around, because they just posted something. I know they're right there. I can ask questions. We can do a follow-up. We can do all sorts of stuff. Elizabeth's Magical Garden, is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is awesome to have you here. All right. Let's find out with a Playful Heart Tarot. Love this deck. Absolutely adore this deck. We're going to use this all the time. As well as Chiros. We're going to use Chiros all the time as well. Okay. So, Liz, update on me and Marcus. Is he coming my way? Inexorable Love, Rachel just made a donation. Let's check that out. Thank you, Rachel, for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. It'll be here in a minute. I don't know why that square thing. Okay, I saw it. I see it. Thank you so much. Rachel, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. The Wheel, Temperance, the Sun. By the way, my internet is going to be fixed tomorrow. 10 of Swords and Ace of Wands. Moav, hello. How's it going? There is no list. Donations take priority, and then it's random. So the Wheel says that Mark is coming my way. Mark is coming back my way. I think so. I think Marcus comes back. And then it doesn't really quite work out the way you expect it to work out. I think there are a lot of sort of mitigating factors here that you're not sort of accounting for. The Wheel says that you expect them to come back. You pretty much expect this. This is something, your reality, with your expectations, with your manifestations. I do think that they will be coming your way, basically. So I think that you really sort of expect that to work, or you expect that to sort of be the way that reality is, right? The Wheel, you want them in your life. You want it a day-to-day life, and all of other stuff as well. So NC, can you repeat your question? You had a donation last night. I'm looking. NC. I do not see an NC in the donations list from last night. NC, did you make a donation? I do not see you in the list. Let me know. So Temperance says that when they come back, it just doesn't blend. It doesn't work. And one of the biggest issues here is you're trying really hard, and the other person doesn't seem to be trying really hard. It's almost like that it's a one-sided type thing with the Temperance. Things aren't blending too well. I think that they will come your way, and it could possibly work out for a given period of time. I think that they have some habits that you're not accustomed to. They have some things that you're not accustomed to that sort of get in the way with something being just really intimate and really real. And I think that could possibly work out. The Sun says we could possibly work out in that regard, right? Because we have 3 majors at the beginning. So I think things could go possibly well. But again, it seems a bit one-sided at the moment. But I think that you're manifesting this, and I think that you do have the possibility of doing that. However, once you're sort of getting into there, once you sort of get into the full thick of it, the Ten of Swords says that you actually end up leaving. So it could be something midterm. It could be something short term. But again, it's like you're just trying, and the other person is not reciprocating as well as you would hope or as well as you would expect. So you're just trying to get this going and it's just not working out, that feel. And then the Ten of Swords says that it sort of just breaks, it sort of collapses, and it starts slowly collapsing. And you see it doing that, and you try to recover it. You're trying to pull everything back. You're trying to get everything back. What was Sagittarius' true intentions towards me? NC, I did answer that. I did answer that last night, NC. So go watch the video from last night. I did the Sagittarius' true intentions towards me. It was toward the beginning somewhere. So anyway, I don't think it works out long term. And I don't know. It's almost like an on and off thing, possibly. The Ace of Wands, I'm trying to get it back, and I'm trying to get this started again. It doesn't work. Now let's try to get this started again. It's like, let's repair it. Let's put Band-Aids on it and hope for the best. And at some point, the Band-Aids just don't work. But again, majors say that you do have the possibility of this. I do think your manifestation abilities are strong enough to where you could make this actually work. But do you really want it to? Long-term type thing. Anyway. Even the sad card is cute. Indeed. All right. Let's see. So Rachel had a question. Then we'll do Priscilla. And then we'll do Priscilla. All right. Let's do Rachel's question. Rachel had a lot of emotes around that. There we go. Rachel. Awesome. Update on SL's thoughts, feeling reconciliation. He's coming closer to me. Okay. So this is the one that left gifts at your door, right? Just the one that left gifts at your door. Let's see. Left gifts. So they left. Okay. So the last update I have on this is this person left gifts on your door. Janos, hello. Mauve, hello as well. Sylvie girl, how's it going? Lauren, hey, how are you? So the person left gifts at your door. And then they were very sort of evasive with that. And then your strategy, and then they text you or something like that. And then your strategy, I think the exit strategy there was that you were going to text the person because it was your anniversary. And so you text them, but they did not text back. So it seems that there is a couple of things sort of happening, multifaceted type things going on. So I'm assuming they didn't text you back, right? They didn't text you back. They didn't play the game. They didn't want to participate in the game, and that didn't work out. So I was hoping it would work out. Amy Schooner, good evening to you as well. Let's see. 101 Janos. There is no list. Donations take priority. Then I pick at random. We have 2 donations to go, and then I will pick at random. Because if you donated, you'd be upset if I didn't read. You'd be upset if I didn't read. All right. Let's find out here. Yeah, thanks for helping. Cool, NC. Yep, I remember you doing you, NC. Thanks for remembering. Okay, cool. All right. So they're not texting back. They're not playing the game. Why are they playing the game? Let's get some updates on that. Why are they playing the game? Let us get some updates on that. So do they have other love interests in mind? Do they have any other love interests in mind? I asked that because of this interesting combination here, right? We texted a couple of days ago, but ended in an argument. Well, that's not good at all. Lauren C., thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Let's see. What is this? Is that the standard size Thoth? Withania. No, this is the jumbo Thoth, and I trimmed it. If you get the standard size Thoth, it looks like that. It's tiny. It's little bitty. It is little bitty. You look at a standard size Thoth trimmed versus a regular tarot card, and it's quite small. So no, this is the jumbo trimmed, and I really like this. Really like this a lot. All right. So it appears that either they're just completely tired of doing this, they just don't want to play the games, or they could have somebody else. We have a couple of different possibilities here. I think they're also sort of in a rut in a rut. They have some other things. I think that they could have some issues, maybe even either mental or emotional issues, to where they're just trying to recover. They're just trying to get things fixed. They're just trying to get back to normal. We got a lot of that feeling here. I'm just trying to get back to normal. And it's taking a lot of work. And, you're just trying to fix that. And a lot of times you can't fix that because there are other things in the way. Do I think that they want to sort of jump into things? Yeah, I mean, I think they do want to jump into things, but either they could have maybe a depression disorder, or they could have some emotional issues, or they could have a lot of things sort of weighing them down and stressing them out. And they're just trying to get back to normalcy. And I don't think normalcy is a place that they've been very often. I think a lot of times they just manifest bad things around them, or they manifest things that aren't exactly good. And that's challenging for them because they're trying to get back to normal and they're just getting knocked back over and over, and it's not a good thing at all. So I think that they want to play the game. They have some interest in playing the game. They want to get that back started, but again, a lot on their mind. I think it could be a wait time. You could have a wait time to let things settle down, or to let their emotions come back to normal, and for them to get caught up on everything that they're trying to get caught up on, because right now may not be the opportune time for this, right? So you could be looking again at maybe some sort of a depression thing, to where in a rut, trying to get back to where they need to be, and a lot of things are blocking them. So yeah, I mean, it just seems to like that they may need some time off, or they may need a bit of a break, or a lot of different things could be happening. 101 Janos, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. How's the person I like viewing this connection? I'm not sure what that means. How is the person I like viewing this connection? I understand now. Okay, cool. So anyway, it just looks like you may want a delay. You may want a bit of a delay. You may want to approach it differently. You may want to do a lot of different things, but having a delay is going to be a big bonus for you as far as that's concerned. Shaker Maker, hello. How is it going? Thank you for hanging out. Shaker Maker, by the way, I need to get you a tracking number tomorrow. Yes, Shaker? No, yes. I'm mistaken. Oh, Shaker, no. Shaker, I sent you a message. Shaker, are you willing to wait until like June? Like, are you willing to wait till June for your deck? Space Cadet, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate your subscription. All right, so Priscilla wants to know about, let's see. Priscilla wants to know about, PR. Seen Jay hasn't texted. Seen Jay, he hasn't texted. Will he? Will he text or not? Is Jay texting or not? Bethany, so good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, so let's find out. Space Cadet has subscribed. Awesome, thank you so much. All right, let's do this one. Kind of curious about that. When I get my Katie, ask the cards. Waiting on, we got a few, and I'm doing wave 1 shipments, but we didn't get all of them yet. And I'm unhappy with quite a few of them. So I'm working with a printer right now to see what we can do. All right, Echoes of Nature. They're worth waiting on. There you go. All right, so let's find out. Shakemaker in a channeled message by spirit, so they'll be better by end of April. Okay, cruising today, enjoying some sun. There you go. All right. So let's find out about them texting. Are they going to text you soon or not? What are they delaying? What are they waiting on? Wow, that is some good cards. Those are some good cards for that, indeed. If I had to do tarot Kickstarter, make me feel I could do it. It'd be great and helpful for something. There you go. Oh, Brianna. Yeah. Patreon, by the way. If you join Patreon, you get exclusive stuff. So Brianna actually has the tutorial for this weekend already. And apparently she's read through it. So there you go. I'm going to make a video on that this weekend, after this horrible release I have. Okay. Lovers. 2 of Coins, 8 of Wands, and 3 of Wands. Where are we going with this as far as texting is concerned? I do think that they have opportunities. They could have some opportunities. And I say that because they could have other opportunities as well. Seen Jay, he hasn't texted, will he? I think that they, I don't know, there's multiple ways to read this. So, Divine Universe, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Dream, hello, how are you? And Maria, hello, how's it going? So, Priscilla, is this somebody that is going to be leaving soon? Is this somebody that has other relationships going? Like, what exactly is happening with this particular thing? Because we have lovers, right? We do have that connection. I think that you do have a connection, an emotional connection. There's a lot of things happening with this relationship, and I think the relationship is sort of iffy sometimes. The person just doesn't communicate well, and when they don't, you get upset, and it sort of works your nerves in many respects, right? And I think you're trying to overcompensate somewhat with that by sort of overthinking it, or when you do get some information, you're overthinking it a bit too much. And, it's just one of the things to where this person could have other opportunities. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never assume that anything is factual, and never make relationship decisions based upon random tarot cards on YouTube. But the Two of Coins, they have a lot of decisions to make. One of the decisions to make is to stay or go. And the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, we have a variety of indications that they have maybe other opportunities, or there's other things happening within their life that either you're not aware of, or things like that. But, the lovers, I do think that you have a good connection with this person, and I think you have a positive connection with this person, and it's going to be something that you can sort of look forward to. You can build on a relationship. But I think that they have other opportunities possibly with other people. So I'm not saying that they'll chase the other people. I'm not saying it's not a stable thing. I'm just saying that you could have a situation where they have other opportunities and other things sort of going on that you're not aware of, possibly. Possibly. Entertainment only, by the way. But, that's just the way it goes. Three of Wands sort of looking out into the distance, trying to figure out what to do. Trying to determine the pathway. Eight of Wands, I'm actively involved in a movement. I'm moving away. I'm moving in this direction into the future, moving away from things. Two of Coins, I'm juggling many different factors with this. I have decisions to make. I have things to do, and a lot of information, to sort of progress with that. But the Lover says that they are stable for now, but it's just a matter of you could have some other things that you're not aware of, per se. Anyway, C hasn't texted, should he? Okay, so Lauren C, is he going to try and come back? Let's find out about that. LC, is he to come back? Is he trying to come back? Is he going to try to come back? By the way, thank you for the Square donation. Who donated Square? Okay, is there a name? Square is really annoying sometimes. It really is. From a card ending in 1812. Okay, that's not very helpful. Thank you, Square, for being completely unhelpful. That's fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, the Dark Mansion Tarot is up next. That is indeed fantastic. Back to normal. Yeah, normal is not right now. Normal is not right now. Right now is very abnormal, I have to say. Very abnormal indeed. Rhonda Jackson, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. By the way, the stream will return to its beautiful high definition tomorrow night after the technician comes and they fix my problem, whatever the problem is, because they capped me at 1/10 the capability of my internet. So I'm paying for a gigabit internet and I only have 100. So they need to fix that. I'm just saying they need to fix that, and they need to hurry up because I'm impatient. I'm highly impatient. I'm not going to wait 18 days for a Walmart grocery pickup. I'm just saying. And if you're elderly, that grocery pickup is great, but the fact that they don't have it is sort of disturbing. So, that's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. 1812. I have no idea what that means. Let's see. Yeah, it says 1812. There you go. Maria, is that you? That was me. 1812, that was me. Maria, what is your question? It did not come through over Square, so let me know what your question is, please. All right. Love and peace. Hello, how's it going? And is they're going to try to come back. The world is making the appearances tonight. The world is really sort of getting up in our face. Are they going to try to come back? I'm going to say yes, actually. I'm going to say yes. This is a weird one, isn't it? This is a weird one. This is a very unusual one. I think that they're going to try to come back. And I say that because the Seven of Swords, they're sort of sneaking back in. They're sort of coming back. Will it be immediate? Will it be soon? Will it be something quick? Is this going to be super quick? I don't think so. I don't think so. We have the King of Cups. I think that they need to face up to some things that they did. I think they need to sort of face up to some things that they did because some of it is not good. Some of it is not good. I think that they really liked the relationship. They had a lot of hope for the relationship, and it didn't quite work out the way they expected it, right? The Ten of Wands moving into here, it sort of weighed down the world. They had these expectations. They have a lot of positive attitude, positive aspects of things that they wanted to get through and get done, and it just didn't work out. And I think it's because somewhat of their fault that they sabotaged some things that they should not have sabotaged. And they didn't know how to fix it because they sabotaged it too much. That's sometimes just the way it goes. It's sometimes the way they work, sometimes the way they go. And in a lot of different aspects, that could be what they do. That could be what they do. Are they going to change? Maybe, maybe not. That's going to be up to you if you're willing to put up with it. But it is sort of a weighted relationship. It doesn't have that dark cloud over it to where things aren't just going as well as they would hope. I think they're going to give it another try, though. The Seven of Swords. They're sort of grabbing what they can. They're sort of sneaking back in and trying to make it work out again. Will they sabotage again? Will they sabotage again? He went with someone else. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out too good. Think that they're going to try to sneak back in. They're going to try to sneak back in. I don't think that the other person's going to be around forever. I don't think that is a big opportunity for them. I think that they just sort of went with what they could find, it seems like. And once that craters, they're going to sort of try to come back. If you want them back, it's up to you. Their self-sabotage, I think, will still be there. I don't think it magically cures itself. I think the other person's about to get a taste of that as well. So, but yeah, I think they'll try to come back. I think that's ending. Yeah, they're sabotaging. That's what they do. They like the self-sabotage. They like it. I don't know why, but they love it. So maybe they can cure that. My name is Christine. I'd like to know when Kendrick would do something. Oh, IFZTV, how are you? All right, so we got at 1812 with Maria. And Maria wants to know if B and I will reconcile. We have a lot of reconciliations. Okay. Will B and I reconcile? And then we have 101 Janos, Divine Universe, and Rhonda Jackson. All right, let's try that. Is tonight Lenormand night? No, unfortunately it's not. It could be. Lenormand night. I'm glad I'm not the self-sabotager. Brianna, you're never the self-sabotager. Okay, so we need to figure out from Maria, will B and I reconcile? And to do that, we are going to use none other than the fluffy Lenormand. You know, shake it. Everybody wants Kipper. You know, when I used Kipper before on videos, nobody watched it. So literally nobody watched it. So yeah, we're going to do one Lenormand. We'll do it Lenormand for Janos. I'm sorry, not Janos. We'll do Lenormand for Maria. And we'll find out about the reconciliation. We'll do a 9-card. We'll do a 9-card with this terrible card quality. But you know, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you get great cards, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just don't. So what are we looking at here? We have no significator. We're just sort of winging it. We're sort of winging it with the fluffy Lenormand. We'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. This doesn't look as good as I'd hoped once it's on the table. I'm just saying. Post links in the description. Okay. So Will you reconcile? I think so. I think so. We have the writer. They're coming back. They're coming back. They want to reconcile. They're big on reconciliation. The tree, they want that stability, that family type thing as well, right? It's going to be big for them. I think that they want the stability, and not having it is sort of annoying to them. It is sort of annoying to them. The stars, they're sort of guided to you in a lot of different respects, right? They're sort of guided to you. Evan, okay, 101 Janice says Evan, gotcha. All right, I have a very good memory, by the way. I'll remember that forever. You'll come in here a year from now, I'll go, hey, Evan. You'll be like, how does he remember that crap? Bring back Kipper. We're gonna petition for the Kipper. What is above you? What is sort of weighing down you? What is above you? What is sort of the influences? I think that you want to be your true self in front of somebody. You want to be able to just relax and be yourself. I don't think that you want to put on a facade. I don't think that you want to. By the way, Fluffy Lenormand, look at it and drool. Thank you very much. I don't think that everybody hates Kipper. I don't think that. I think you want to be your true self. I don't think that you want to be fake. You don't want to put on masks with dating. You don't want to do a lot of that. And this person, you can do that. Yeah, Sibilia. Everybody wants everything. I think that you can do that with this person, but you can't do it with other people. And that's going to be a very good aspect for you, right? To get back to relaxing and be normal. Don't have to put on a face. Don't have to put on masks to please people, or you could be your natural self around this person. Also think they have a uniqueness about them that you like. They're not everybody else. They have a uniqueness to them that you really like. And that's going to be something that you can look forward to and things like that. In addition, obviously, you're guided to them and whatnot, right? One of the biggest problems is you can't read the person very well. It's very difficult to read them sometimes. They have the cloud sort of obscuring them. And sometimes you think maybe I should just be this person's friend. And, I should be the person's friend and whatever, we'll move on from that. But I don't think that long-term is going to work for you, because you want that relationship, you want them sort of tied down. And it's sort of going to take an emotional toll on you as well if you don't get it working out. But yeah, I think it's going to work out. The writer, being the center card, says they're going to come back. That is a man coming back. And I think you're going to be all excited about that. By the way, Fluffy Lenormand coming soon to Kickstarter. If you like these cards, you can purchase them for dirt cheap. $15. How's that? $15 and $3 shipping. What do you think? Would you like this deck? It comes with 54 cards. So you can get alternate men, women, kids. You can get alternate cards. It's a 54 cards for $15, 18 shipped in the U.S. All right, Evan. What is Evan doing here? How's the person I like viewing this connection? All right, so Evan has a crush. Evan has a crush. I have a crush. Okay. So let's find out about your crush, Evan. And is that going to be something amazing? Is that going to be something cool? Or is it going to crash and burn? Is it going to crash and burn? I want to use playing cards for Evan. Because Evan's like, see, Evan rolled in here, right? And he's like, all right, let's see if this guy's any good. He uses all of these tarot decks. I'm not sure what's happening. And I'm going to use a regular deck of cards just to be different, just to have that uniqueness. There we go. All right. Well, I'm not sure why we're shuffling this so much, but we're going to shuffle these, and then we're going to throw it down and do a reading for Evan and try out. He has a crush. Is the crush love him back, or is the crush going to take out a restraining order you? Is the crush going to take out a restraining order? These are important things to ask. These are important things to find out. Because if it's a restraining order, that sort of ruins the day. It ruins the day. When I have a crush and the police show up. All right. Okay, let's find out about that. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. That's interesting, but it's unfortunate. Maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. Good luck, Evan. Good luck indeed, because this is not looking good. Are you sure this person doesn't have like a lot of people that they could have opportunities with? It seems like that you're not the only one crushing on this particular person. You could have a situation where they have a lot of different attention from a lot of different people. They have a big social circle. They have a lot of people that they know. And within that social circle, it seems like they're always trying to get hooked up with somebody. They're trying to get hooked up with somebody. And everybody is trying to figure out, hey, why don't you go with this person? Why don't you go with that person? Everybody's trying to give them advice. And I think they don't really want that much advice. They're trying to live their own life. But they do have a large social circle with some people that are trying to affect them, or people that are trying to hook them up with different people. And that could be good and bad, right? Well, as far as this particular connection, like viewing and whatnot, I think that you have some possibilities with them. You're just going to have to be, I don't know. I mean, there's not like a prerequisite for what the person wants. I think the person just wants to be happy. And in order to be happy, they're just going to have to find somebody that sort of melds with them and whatnot. So if they're interested in you, I think that your uniqueness makes you a bit different, or makes you stand out in the crowd a bit. I don't think that you're just like an everyday person that people meet, right? I think that you have some unique qualities about you, and you like to show those off sometimes. So you like to show your uniqueness off. You like to show yourself off. And when you do that, I think you get people's attention. So the main point here is to be unique, to be different. So if you're trying to just roll up and just be suave, Bella, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Wow, another reconciliation. Is it everybody breaking up? Like, what's going on? This is like the 8th reconciliation I've had in 2 days. I think if you're going to roll up and try to be suave, right? You're going to roll up and be, hello, I'm Evan. How are you? You've met me before, and I know that you have a lot of people in line, but I would like to join. I don't think that's going to work. I think that you're going to have to be you, your uniqueness. You're going to show off that you're your own person, and you don't really wait for people. You don't really want feedback from people about who you are. You're unique and you're awesome. And if you sort of roll in like that, and you're just like, hey, and you're just letting your personality flow. You're letting yourself be, this stupid thing of be yourself. I hate that, by the way. I hate that. Be yourself. Show your unique qualities and be somebody who they haven't seen before. And I think that will stand out. And you do have some opportunities. Are they big opportunities? Not so much. Is this really something that you want to chase? Not so much. I think that you have other people that are interested in you. So not necessarily crushing on you, but I think you have other people that smile at you, other people that talk to you. And there's a good reason they do, right? The standard thing about other people have better things to do than talk to people they hate or talk to people they don't like. They hang out with you. They talk to you because they like you. So you have opportunities in that arena as well. So you have multiple opportunities here. So if you want to dive in with the crush, go in with your best qualities, your more unique qualities. If not, then you have other opportunities that either you're ignoring or you just don't want. Either way, I think that you have relationships pending. So good luck with all of that. Jade, welcome. Hey, how is it going? See, Brianna, you saw playing cards and you're just like, I don't know. Divine Universe, thank you for the $1.99. Did you have a question, Divine Universe? Let's scroll up and find out. Divine Universe wants to know? Divine Universe wants to know? Nothing? Divine Universe? I'm looking. Divine Universe, I don't see a question. Let me know if you have a question. Post it in chat. And we will get you a reading. We'll jump to other people in the meantime. All right. Rhonda Jackson, what's going on with O with me and my twin flame? Oh, I think you meant what's going on. There's a period. There's a period next to the N. I think that's what you mean. What's going on with me and my twin flame? All right. Let's find out about that. RJ, what's going on with me and my twin flame? So do you have a twin flame now? Or are you sort of digging up a twin flame? Let me know. Divine Universe, post your question in here. We'll get to that in just a second. All right. I scrolled up, but I don't see it. But chat is hopping tonight. Chat is hopping tonight. It is an explosion of fun in here. All right. So Divine Universe, sorry, can you retype your question? Okay, so Rhonda, you have a twin flame already, or you're trying to dig up a twin flame? Let me know. Let me know. I want to find out. Yeah, divination, all the divination practices, those are fun. Okay, in the meantime, we will use the Celtic Dragon Tarot because everybody loves the Celtic Dragon Tarot. Yeah, you have to re-ask it. Divine, I'm sorry. I'm looking and I'm looking and I scrolled and I don't see it. But chat is hopping tonight. I may have missed it. I'm that silly tarot guy who's using his own Lenormand to do readings. What is up with that? Okay, let's find out about that. New love coming in my life. It's been a year. I'm not talking to anyone. There we go. Let's try it out. Let's try that out in just a minute. Divine Universe, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. All right. In the meantime, we'll do Rhonda Jackson. I'm not sure if she has a twin flame or not. We're just going to read the cards and see what we come up with. Because I don't know. I need water desperately. I have bottled water. I'm going to Walmart. Playboy Bunny. What a great name. How is it going? That's a great name for the 80s. Playboy Bunny. Is that still around? With the prevalence of the internet, is that still going? I'm just asking. Okay, so I don't know if the twin flame is there. Are they trying to dig up the twin flame? I don't know. We'll find out. We have the Three of Cups, a Page of Pentacles, Six of Fool, and Two of Pentacles. I think that you're sort of on a quest to find this particular person. So I'm going to assume that you're on a quest to find a twin flame because we have the Three of Cups. I think that you're trying to get that. I think that you had some trouble with relationships. And I think that some of the part of the relationship that you're in they're completely incompatible and the people are just outright lying, or they're just getting some sort of, you're being played basically, right? The Three of Cups, you're trying to find this relationship, but you get into the Page of Pentacles with somebody who is not who they seem, somebody who is hiding who they really are. And you can sort of sense that, but you have this overwhelming desire to sort of dive in and get something going with this type thing. So a lot of times you're just running into a dead end, right? You're running into the dead end and it's frustrating. And you just don't know what to do. You don't sort of know where to go because the patterns that you're seeing are people that are being deceptive into you. The Six of Cups, a lot of times that you're still trying to get through that and you're trying to work through it. You're trying to force it to be a good relationship and it's not working. And I don't think it ever will work once you're trying to force that. The big key here, HX Shimsy, hello, how's it going? The big key here is to relax and let it manifest itself instead of trying to force it. That's one of the key points. One of the key exit strategies here is trying to force it is not working for you. Trying to force it, like let's make like this person doesn't have issues. Let's pretend like they don't have these issues. Let's pretend like my intuition is not yelling at me and saying, hey, what the? So you want to listen to your intuition. You want to understand how these things work, and your intuition is going to tell you that you're being deceived again. So you need to relax and not try to force things and let things happen. And that's going to generate the Fool, which is going to generate more of an attraction to somebody that you're really into, somebody that you can really enjoy and be around and be a part of their life, right? The Two of Pentacles, you're going to have choices to make within this realm, because I think once your intuition settles down and says, hey, this could be a good person, this could be the right person, you're going to be excited, things are going to pick up, and things are going to go quite well for you. So you just got to sort of let it happen. You can't really... If you're being deceived, you know you're being deceived. You can't just say, well, let me force it. Let me go with it. I'm just going to sort of wander around with it and hope for the best. It's just not working. That strategy is not working for you, basically. Okay, I got out of marriage, she said. New love coming into life. It's been a year, and I'm not talking to anyone. Well, you need to talk to somebody. That's a good first step there, Divine Universe. Let's find out. Love coming into my life or not? Love coming into my life or not? Sweetheart, look at these great names coming in here. Thank you for hanging out today, sweetheart. I appreciate it. All these people with some great names. You know what I have not done in a while, and I should, is the wheel is the wheel. I'm thinking we're going to be lucky in love right now. We're going to the love screen. Going to the love screen. Sweetheart, there is no list. I pick at random. Donations take priority, and we have a gazillion donations. So it is a donation night. Orange Peels. Hello? May not be able to bring me on. Well, that's no good at all, Orange Peels. That is no good at all. Coming into my love life. If you don't get your question answered tonight, I'm here every single night. And on the weekends, well, Saturday, I'm not going to be here in the morning. But every other day, I'll be here in Saturday. Well, Sunday, I'll be here in the morning. And we're going to do the fluffy Lenormand Sunday. All day Sunday is the fluffy Lenormand. I hope everybody's excited. I am very excited. We're going to check it out. All right. Yeah, post your question. Brianna, thank you for your donation. This is just to beat Haiti Gonzalez. Oh, okay. We have a competition. We have the competition going on there. There you go. There you go. It is thick into the competition realm. So we're on the love screen because I have some good feelings. I have some good feelings about this. All right, twin flame. You do not have a twin flame. Okay. What's going on with a twin flame? All right. So you're just catching up. I do have a twin flame. Definitely certain. Okay. Well, cool. All right. I think, just go back and watch the reading. And I think that manifesting within that, I think you have a possibility of manifesting that with a little bit of manifestation change, basically. So love coming into your life. We're on the love screen because it has some good things, I think, in my opinion. The Queen of Wheels, right? The Queen of Pentacles. A very prudent person, a very cautious person, a person that sort of knows where they're going, knows what they want, as far as that's concerned as well, right? But the Four of Wheels, I'm sort of hanging on to what I have. And part of that revolves around sort of getting into that arena to where you're willing to trust again, to willing to go out and risk your emotions into getting into a new relationship. And a lot of that is difficult. I think a lot of times you're sort of, I have my comfort zone. Chrissy, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I have my comfort zone. I'm trying to... Shaker Maker, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Looks like we can go long tonight. Because, I don't have a stop at 8. I think part of this is you're hanging on to your comfort zone and you're not willing to jump in and take a lot of risks. A lot of risks are going to be difficult for you. Part of that is, if I take a risk, am I going to get heartbroken? If I take a risk, how is it going to work out? And I think you're greatly concerned about that in many aspects. One of the ways to sort of get out of this is to take a risk. Go and try out some new love. Go and try out some things, try out some avenues, meet some people, talk to some people. And, do that and be willing to trust and be willing to take that risk. And a lot of times you're not willing to take the risk because you like your comfort zone. I think you like the life. You like how things are going. You like how things are today. And to risk that would be going out and doing something different. And I'm not sure at some point you don't really want to risk that, right? A lot of times. So you're going to have to sort of get into that mode of, I'm willing to open my heart up. I'm willing to go the extra mile and meet some people that I haven't met. I'm willing to talk to people that I normally wouldn't talk to, and to try to open your heart to people and to get out of that comfort zone and to reach out. And I think once you do that, you become sort of the Queen of Swords. Instead of looking for nothing but security and things like that, looking for nothing but the comfort, you're going into looking for communication or looking for love. So now I'm going on to the different dating sites. Now I'm going out meeting people. Now I'm asking friends, who would you recommend? Do you know anybody type thing? And the star will sort of lead you there and guide you there. I think once you start on the path and you get into that, out of that comfort zone, and you get to where you tell the universe, I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to walk this path, then I think it rewards you with some opportunities, basically. All right. The fluffy Virgo and the skinny legend. I'm definitely not skinny, I can tell you that. Definitely not skinny. Not even remotely thin. Not even remotely thin. All right. We had 20 donations yesterday, and I think we're on 13 tonight. It is donation cycle. Everybody's stuck in the house. They're like, I'm stuck in the house. I need something to do. I need something to do. I'm stuck here. Are R and I going to reconcile? Let's find out about that. Let's get out of the love screen and go back to the regular screen because I want to show what deck I'm using because now HX Shimzy excited is all excited because we're using the Little Prince. We're using the Little Prince. The Little Prince is so cute. It's so cute, man. It's cute. Can you read that energy for the person I'm talking to? Let's find out about that. It's a support of Fluffy Virgo. There you go. All right. It is so cute. It is the Little Prince. It is the Little Prince. Wow, that card is drastically different. What's going on with that? Is it just me? That is, okay, that's because it's reversed, obviously, but I mean, you can see that from a mile off. You can see that from a mile off that it's reversed. And I don't do reversals with the Little Prince. Mr. Universe, not Divine Universe, Mr. I'm talking to the actual universe. I don't do reversals with the Little Prince. So the universe, even though I never do reversals with this, has decided to reverse a card. I don't know why, but that's the way the world works. For some reason, it just wants me. It just wants me to do that. You have lean arms. Yeah, lean arms. Okay, no, it gets flabbier as you go up. I'm just saying. So it's nice and lean. It's like an optical illusion. Lean, 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 not so lean. Okay. Anyway, are we going to reconcile or not? That's what we want to know. And the world comes up again, just like it always does. Ten of Pentacles. I think yes. Well, sort of, yes. The Nine of Swords. I think that there's a lot to it. There's a lot to reconcile. If you're going to reconcile, be prepared for the quest. Be prepared for quite the quest. I think that you have a lot of things that you need to reconcile. I don't think it's a freebie, right? I don't think it's a freebie to where you're going to sort of walk into it and you're going to say, oh, I want to reconcile this. It's going to be no problem at all. Will we reconcile? Of course we will. Come back to me. I love you. Let's reconcile right now. I don't think it's going to be that much of a freebie because it seems like you have issues and they have issues. It's not like one person caused it, right? One person didn't really cause this. One person didn't throw down the bad news and say, oh, I don't like this, or this is the way I'm going to break up this relationship. It doesn't seem how it happened. It seemed that you both sort of went like this over and over and over and over until it built up and a lot of things were happening. The Nine of Swords, I'm sort of trying to avoid conflict at this point. The world says, I think that you will reconcile, but you just have to work at the reconciliation. You can't just get back together and everything just magically fixes itself. You have to work on the reconciliation and put that effort in, right? To get to that Ten of Pentacles moment. If you don't, you're going to get into a Four of Swords moment where you are in a relationship, but you're living apart. You're over here and they're over here. And you're just trying to avoid each other because you never really solve the underlying problem. So it's like the foundation on your house is bad, right? And it produces a crack in your wall. I can go fix the crack in the wall. Does it fix my foundation? No. Will the crack in the wall come back? Yes. Until you fix that underlying foundation, it's just not going to be fixable. And yeah, you can reconcile. Sure, I can live with you. You can live with me. But if we're living apart in the same house or we're living apart in the same relationship, that doesn't work. Long term, it doesn't work. You want to get to a Ten of Pentacles where everything works, everything feels right, everything feels great. Andy, oh, hey, and Bella, hey, how is it going? All right. So yeah, I mean, fix the foundation. Fix the foundation if you really want to reconcile. And that is going to fix all the other things, basically, right? All right, Christine here. Hello, Christine. Will KP contact me? All right, let's find out about that. So, Chrissy, will KP contact me? All right. But yeah, you do have a possibility of reconciling. I think you have a good possibility of reconciling. Okay, so will KT... Okay, I would need to move this over here. We're going long tonight. Every night is going long, apparently. That's great. That's awesome. I'd like to know if Charles and I will be in a romantic relationship. All right, Lexi. JJS Angel. Thank you for your subscription there. Appreciate that. Hey, I'm getting better at shuffling these cards. Man, these cards are super sharp. These cards are super sharp and they hurt. Oh no. I'm going to ruin them. I'm going to ruin them. Anyway, so in case you're wondering what this is the 78 Mythical. The 78 Mythical. There we go. All right. I love correspondence decks. I love correspondence decks. All right. Let's figure that out there. Okay, here we go. Chrissy wants to know, when will KP contact me? Not will they contact me, but when. Let's get a timeline for you. Just for you, let's get a timeline. Flip these over and look at these gorgeous cards, by the way. Look at how great these look. Look at that. When will they contact you? The Sun, definitely going to contact you. Definitely going to contact you. The King of Pentacles, I think that they're anxious to contact you. Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. You're going to get in a bit of an argument. You could be like Rachel from earlier. You do have contact, but you end up getting in an argument. Maybe. Ten of Swords. Maybe it doesn't work out. Maybe you get in an argument. Maybe things don't work out quite as you expect. Maybe. A lot of different maybes here, but they do contact you. So when will they contact you? Oh, let's pull a number from here. I'm going to say 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks they'll contact you. That's what I think. 3.5 weeks. So that, okay, what is today? What is today? That would be the 9th. Would be 3 weeks. I'm going to say April 6th. April 6th. There you go. I'll update the title. Will KP contact me on April 6th? There you go. There's the title. There's your answer. April 6th. They'll contact you. I don't know why I'm being this specific, but I am. Now, if they contact you on April 6th, you're going to freak out. You're going to come back in here on April 7th and be like, okay, what in the world? What is wrong with you? Okay. What love blockages do I have currently? There we go. What love blockages do I have currently? Well, hopefully none. Shaker Maker. Your graphic is so cute. I hope you have no love blockages at all. Love life blockages. Let's find out about that. All right. Let's see about that. Love life blockages. You know, I think this is a good one for the fluffy Lenormand. We're doing 2 Lenormands. We're breaking the internet. We're legitimately breaking the internet at this point by doing 2 Lenormand readings on a non-Lenormand day. Chrissy, if you, I swear, if April 6th comes and your phone rings, you're going to be like, oh, no way. No way. No way. Yeah, exactly. See, everybody's pointing out the Ten of Swords. I sort of skipped over that. You may not want them to contact you. You don't know. We never know until they contact you. Anyway, yet the phone rings on April 6th. You'd be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lenormand decks are so small. All right, what love blockages do you have? Let's throw down some cards here with the fluffy, not the non-fluffy, but the fluffy. Maybe I should rename it to the COVID-19 Lenormand. What do you think? The COVID-19 Lenormand? Do you think so? What do you think? Lexi Ray, hello, how's it going? Will Cameron communicate with me and get clarity from the past? Let's find out about that. We're going long tonight, everybody. I don't have an 8 o'clock deadline either, so I can go long. We can go long. It's all good. I gotta wake up. I can wake up late tomorrow. It's fine. Okay. I'm a bit helpless sometimes. All right, let's find out about this. Love life blockages. Oh. Love life blockages. I think a lot of times you just want to leave. you just want to leave. Rename it to the COVID-19 Lenormand. No, you realize like nobody would buy it, right? Like if I tried to print a box with that, they wouldn't print it, number one. And then number two, people are going to assume that it has the coronavirus on it because they won't touch the box. They'll be like, did you give me? And then if they actually do get coronavirus, they're going to like sue me. So no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Would not be funny. Would not be funny to get sued. Okay. Anyway, the marketing for that. Yeah, that would be absolutely bad marketing. Okay. A lot of times you just want to leave. A lot of times you just want to leave or, oh, okay. Well, thank you, Evan. Evan donated again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. A lot of times you just, I don't know. I think you don't have a lot of patience. You get into some things. You don't have a lot of patience. Lauren C, hello, how's it going? I think we're catching up to 20 donations again. Okay. What blockages do we have? We have a couple of leaves, right? Anyway, you just don't have patience sometimes. And I think it's because you have high expectations, which is good. You have high expectations. And sometimes things go super good. Sometimes things go super bad. And not like the movie Superbad. But when they go super good, I think that you consider that normal. I think that that's your new normal. And unless you're hitting that again, then you're like, well, why can't I have this again? This was beautiful. I can't have this again. I have this instead. So that's the new normal. And you have to sort of crank that down a little bit, just a little bit to where maybe it's not normal. Maybe that was just something special. Maybe that's something special and not normal, When it's super good, maybe that's not the new norm. Alyssa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I think we've actually now exceeded last night's donation spree. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. Maybe I should just start at like 5 in the afternoon and just go all night. Anyway, but yeah, so you have to sort of get that. Also, a lot of times you need commitments for things to be happy. You need a commitment. If they're going to waste your time, you don't have time for that. And you want a tree moment. Where you have a stability coming. You have some stability in the future. If you don't see the stability in the long-term future, if you don't see some stability or some real things, if they're playing you or if they're going to be a short-term relationship, you've spent your time with that and you tire about that. It's not something you want to dive into too much, etc., etc., etc. So would you teach us how to do these lives and the screens? I don't know. What do you mean do the lives? You just go, you hit the live button and you just go with it. Brianna, look, you did beat Haiti. Brianna outclassed Haiti. Look at that. Brianna's number one. So, I mean, yeah. So what blockages do you currently have as far as the normal, as far as the leave, patience? You want some commitments. You want things to be, you don't want to waste your time. That's not really a blockage. That's a good expectation there. I don't really want to waste my time. Somebody's going to waste my time. I don't have time for that. But that's sort of, that's sort of there, right? And a lot of times you need to sort of deal with that in various aspects of that because a lot of people aren't going to show their hand immediately. If they really like you, a lot of people will sort of hint that they like you or sort of, I want to hang out. I want to get to know you. And so you have to sort of recuperate from that and understand that a lot of people don't want to show their hand immediately. If they do want to get serious, a lot of times you don't say that because that'll scare people off. But you like the relationship. A lot of people aren't communicative like that, right? They like the relationship. They like how it's going. They like how it's moving along, but they never say anything. Instead, they'll just complain about something or they'll just, it's almost like they're using you in a manner of thing. And you wish, hey, if you really like this relationship, if you would just mention it once in a while, that would be fantastic, but you don't. And that's upsetting. But you're gonna have to get used to that. Some people aren't good at communicating that. Some people, it's not like they're on the job, right? To where, hey, you did a good job on this relationship. I think things are going great. I'm going to give you a raise next week. No pun intended, but you know what I'm saying. But that's one of the aspects you sort of have to get through is you have to sort of use your intuition and know that the person is there. The person shows up. The person talks to you. The person is communicating with you, and the potential to do long-term is there, but they're just not ready to show their hand as far as that poker hand goes quite yet. So once you get used to that, once you get used to other people's behavior, which a lot of times doesn't make any sense because people are people. So, you know, anyway, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. When will Cameron communicate with me and I get clarity from the past? All right. I don't think we're going to do the 3.5 weeks again. I don't know why I did that, but that was just right out of the blue. Just like, whoa, here we go. When will Kay communicate with me? Let's find out. And you can get some clarity. You can get some clarity from the past. We actually have so many readings, I'm running out of decks. Oh, I guess we could use Victorian Romantic. Wow. People are slow movers indeed. All right, Victorian Romantic Tarot. There we go. All right, let's find out. Divination? Is that D? D, it's so good to see you. D, I love Divination. I'm in love with Divination. Divination's channel is fantastic. Divination and Tarot Magician. If you aren't on both of those channels, you need to go sub. By the way, I'll be on Tarot Magician's channel on Sunday. How many are online? A lot. I think I just did 12. And no, I did. How many did I do? How many have I done? Does anybody know? Anyway, so Evan had a follow-up question, and Lauren C, and then Alyssa. So we got 4 in queue. There we go. Yeah, I know. Me running out of decks should theoretically be impossible, but there is a reality. There is that reality. All right. When will Kay communicate with me and I get clarity from the past? All right, let's do one more card. One more card. One Uno Mas card. All right. And get rid of the graphic that's there. There we go. All right. Tarot Magician's channel, by the way, I'm going to be on there Sunday. We're going to be hanging out. So if you want to see me just hang out, I'm not sure why you would, but hey, if you're in the mood, head on over and watch me hang out. We're going to have 6 of us. Okay. When will Kay communicate with me and you learn lessons from the past? Oh, 8 of Swords. Why does the 8 of Swords have to be there? And the 6 of Swords, too. Are you sure you want to go in the past? Are you sure? Does he answer all donations? Every single one. Are you sure you want to go into the past? I'm asking this because I don't think that you had a good time back there. You get clarity from the past. I think things that happened in the past, you got to move on. You got to move on. One of the big problems I'm seeing here is you're trying to focus or brew all of these emotions into the past like there's some deep, dark secret hidden back there. But back there is a lot of things that you didn't like. And you're just trying to focus on that a lot. And you're trying to get back to that. And I'm not sure you want to go there because you have this lonely, weird area back there to where you weren't happy. Do you really want to experience that again? I'm just saying, do you really want clarity on that? Is it better instead to judgment, to move on and to get better and to move on with your life and to get into a place that you're more comfortable, a place that you're happier? A lot of different things are sort of occurring within this, right? The King of Wands says that maybe it's time to move on. Is this communicating with you, not communicating with you? We're relying on this a lot in order to get happiness or to get some clarity or to go back. And this K person doesn't want to drag themselves back into that. I think that they have extreme clarity on what happened in the past, and they're not going to tell you. If you're going to beg it out of them, if you're going to get a club and club it out of them, whatever, I'm not sure you want to go back there. Do you want to go back to this lonely area, this area that you weren't happy, or would you rather move on? This is basically saying move on, move on. So I'm not really answering your question. I apologize in advance, Lexi Ray. But if you're waiting for this person to communicate with you, you're waiting for them to clear up things that made you sad, things that you didn't like, places you didn't want to be at the time. That's not really something that is going to benefit you, basically. The King of Wands says instead, moving forward would be much better. I know it's a tarot reading, by the way, entertainment purposes only, but moving forward would be much better. It would not drag you down. It would not get you stuck in this eternal loop. And I think that you're looking for balance to where balance doesn't exist. I think you're looking to change things where things shouldn't be changed. And if you really want to do that, you can communicate with this person and try to drag it out of them. But is that really what you want to do? Is it really what you want to do? I'm just asking. Anyway, so I know this didn't answer your question at all, but it also sort of did. So this is my channel. If you want a different reading, there are tons of other channels, tons of other channels to choose from. But I mean, I'm just saying, I just felt this lonely, difficult weight that was just there, and you're drawn back to it for good reason, right? Because you want answers. You want answers. How important are those answers for you? I know I'm taking a long time on this. I'm sorry. How important are those answers to you? Reevaluate it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, Evan has been waiting like a year. Thank you, Evan, for being so patient. I appreciate you. Evan is like, man, he threw down those regular cards, and I was like, whoa. Okay. Evan wants to know how will JS and I reconcile. Via phone? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. With the Art Tarot. There we go. Look at that. Oh, the Dulac. The Dulac Tarot is sitting over here. It's sitting over here. Lonely. And it says Lauren C. We want to use the Dulac Tarot for Lauren C. And I'm like, okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. We'll find out about that. All right. Going long tonight. Going long tonight. We're going long every night, apparently. It's that COVID virus. It's that COVID virus. Oh, can you imagine the poor soul that names their tarot the COVID tarot? And then somebody gets the COVID virus and they're like, I got it from the tarot. No, you didn't. Well, how do you prove that they didn't? How would you prove that they didn't get it from your tarot deck if you were dumb enough to name it the COVID tarot? Oh man, that poor soul that does that is gonna be in a world of hurt. I'm just saying. All right. Do you ever get exhausted? All the time. All the time. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep rocking the house. Anyway, Evan wants to know, how will Jay and us reconcile? I'm not really sure how. You mean like when? Or do you mean like will you reconcile? I don't understand the question. I'm kind of confused. Well, we're going to roll with it. And we're going to say the Ace of Cups as far as reconciliation. The Ace of Cups is a very good reconciliation card, right? A good reconciliation card, the Eight of Cups, into the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. How will you reconcile? I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's not going to be easy. The Three of Swords ending here, the Three of Swords ending the whole thing is a heartbreak card, right? In case you're not familiar with tarot, by the way. The Three of Swords is a heartbreak card. And this being at the end of a reconciliation points me to it's possible, but it's also not possible as well. Does that make sense? How long is the list for Super Chat? You got 2 in queue. So reconciliation is possible, but it's not possible. It's one of the things to where you're going to work at it, and it may not work out. So if you just want a piece of that pie once again, if you just want to leap in to the relationship once again, and to get that and to force it through, then it could be possible. It could be possible. If you want it to be something true from the heart, or if you want reconciliation to be long-term, it looks like that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Obviously, anything is possible if you just work at it enough. If you just keep clubbing after it, if you keep working after it, anything is possible. But it is a lot of negative cards sort of in the way. You're going to have to jump through some hoops, dive over some obstacles, and work hard at it if you're going to get it done. It's going to take some time, some patience, some energy. As far as how will you reconcile? Not very easily. It is possible, and I think that you're going to start it anyway. And good luck, and I hope that works out for you. But long term, is it going to be a reconciliation that's permanent? I see that that's going to be challenging, and you're going to have to face the facts at some point that sometimes, it's just going to take a little more work than maybe you're expecting. Anyway, it's a little more work than you're expecting if you want to reconcile. So if you want to chase after that, sure, it is possible in a short-term type thing, in sort of a small segmented type deal. But the Three of Swords at the end means that you could be working it. All right. LC, will I be financially okay? Well, I hope this is not a bad reading. Will I be financially okay? Well, I have to say yes, otherwise that's terrible. What are you going to do? Like, what am I going to do? Say no, you're going to be broke? I hope this is good. Angel Moonlight Tarot, thank you for your donation. Will MM and I reconnect romantically or just remain friends? Let's find out about that. All right, this could be bad. What if it's terrible? What if I have the Five of Pentacles over and over and over? You don't wear your heart on your sleeve. All right. What if you get the Five of Pentacles over and over and over? What if I say no? That's terrible. It's terrible. It's game over, man. It's game over. My work has shut down because of the virus. Well, a lot of people's have as well. All right. So your work shut down. We want to know if you're going to be all right. Let's find out. Let's find out after I get some water because I'm parched. Listen to me. Drink water. That's the best part of the stream right there, is the water. Okay. The Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, Death, and the Four of Coins. The Emperor. I think yes. I have to say yes. I mean, that's sort of, that's sort of that thing, right? The Emperor into the Wheel of Fortune. I think that you have absolutely no control whatsoever over this situation. I think that you're at the mercy of the Emperor. You're at the mercy of the manager. You're at the mercy of the people up top that make all of these decisions for you. And I think a lot of times you think that they're stupid. And I think that you're right a lot of times. I don't think that they know really what they're doing a lot of times. I don't think that they have this long-term plan. It's like that they just sort of wing it. They're going to go with the waves, back and forth, flow here and then flow there based upon what anything is required. And they have to do that. There's a lot at stake here with this situation and other situations. But, are they not so bright? I think, yeah, a lot of times they're not so bright. Will you go back to work? The Wheel of Fortune says yes. Again, Wheel of Fortune is the day-to-day activities. I do this every day, and what comes around goes around, and I like doing this, and this is where I go to work, and this is what I do at work, and the next day I wake up and I do the whole thing again. The Wheel of Fortune said you will be back to work. Will it be the same? No. Will it be the same? No. I think you're in for a drastic change when you get back. The Death card. I think that you're in for a drastic change when you get back. And your reaction to this is to just sort of suddenly either start looking for another job, or you're sort of you're worried about getting laid off, you're worried about getting cut. And that's one of the main things in your mind once you get back, because there will be people that are cut. The death card, you have some cuts coming. And part of that is you're going to be worried you're going to go into 4 of coins, let me hang on to what I have mode, which is unfortunate. Just make sure that it doesn't affect your performance, or make sure you don't look like you're freaking out at work. Make sure that you roll with the punches, and you sort of make up. If they have extra tasks for you, be sure, I'd love to do some extra tasks or whatever, because they are going to be getting rid of some people, I think. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. So you're going to be holding on to what you have. You're going to be like, well, there's a lot of stuff happening, but I think there's a lot of stuff once you get back. Will you return to work? Yes. Will you be financially okay? Yes. Will you be paranoid about getting cut? Yes. So the way it goes, I think we're going to have a lot of that going around. All right. Let's see. Is Martin get back in the nearest future and start romantically me again? Let's find out about that. Okay, we have a long name here. ALLP is, okay, will M and start romantically? Let's find out about M. Let's see about that. Yeah, Lauren, you'll be all right. I think we're out of, no, we're not out of decks. That's impossible. I said that I want to use the Dulac Tarot, and I'm going to use the Dulac Tarot. If I open up, I'm bombarded with men. That can't be a bad thing. It's raining men. I need music on the channel. No, then I'd get a copyright strike. And then I'd get a copyright strike. I'm not sure how copyright strikes work with donations. Did they take your donations away if you did something copyright strikeable? I don't know. The Dulac Tarot. Is Martin get back in the near future and get romantic with me again? Let's find out. All right. Bombarded with men. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Okay. Let's find out about this. Okay. There we go. So, start romantically again with me. We have a lot of reuniting reads tonight. Basically, I think so. We have a lot of good cards here. I do see a reunite that will come. I do see them approaching you and being, wanting to get back into the near future and wanting to get back into this and have a 10 of Pentacles moment to where we have the stable relationship. We have a loving relationship. We have a lot of passion involved with it as well. And I think you're going to get back to where you want to be. So I've done bad news for the entire night, but you get the good reading. Gino, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. But you get the good reading. This is good. I see a lot of good things coming out. I don't see anything terrible. I don't see anything negative. Some people are going to say, well, what about this? I really don't think this is going to be a factor here. I don't think this is going to be a breakup. I don't see a breakup. I see a lot of effort being put forth into this. I see this being an important relationship for you. I see this being a reunite that is possible. You're going to have to give this person a space, and you're going to have to let them come back on their own. But, a lot of different factors here, but you're just going to have to sort of be patient with this. I think patience is not a big virtue with you. And it is sort of bothering me with you. Evan, thank you for another donation. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to have to, be 100% of your level. Anyway, so yeah, I do see a reunite in progress. I do see a reunite possible. I do see a lot of things that are possible. And I think that you get the one reading tonight that is absolutely positive and has a lot of good news associated with it. So that is how it goes. That's how it goes. So yes, reunite is possible. And I think it's going to be a while. You need the space, you need the time, you need the recovery process. So will it be next week? Maybe not. Will it be next month? Maybe. You just have to give them some space and relax and let things happen as they happen. Anyway, that is the reunite. Reunited, and it feels so good. All right. So see, Evan came in here. He was like, what's up with this tarot guy? And then now Evan wants 3 readings. Evan, I love you, man. High five. Evan. Let's see. Evan, did you see the money trick? Since you're new, I'll show you the money trick. Let me put in a new thing, by the way. Okay. What am I doing? AMT. Or be friends. Will we reconnect or be friends? We'll try that out. Anyway, so see, Evan's new. And Evan's like, what is the money trick? All right, so I'll tell you, Evan, by the way. Do I get this ready? Oh, no, I don't even have this ready. I've just failed. All right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. We have $5. And what you want to do is you're shopping for tarot and you don't have enough money. So here's what you need to do. You just go like that. And it becomes $100. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. And now you have enough to go buy some tarot cards because you know you're interested in tarot cards. Tarot's fun. That's the way tarot goes. And that is the money trick, by the way. Okay, let's see. Any of you get locked down? Yes. Well, not theoretically, not locked down, but yeah, sort of, a little bit. Anyway, the Tarot Magician's here for the money trick. Tarot Magician, I have like 100 tricks. I'm not going to show 100 tricks, but you know. Angel Moonlight Tarot. We're going to go back to the Ciro Marchetti, the brand new deck that we have. The brand new deck that we have here. Here we go. How did you do that? Very carefully. Very carefully. That's how I did that. Do that with Benjamins. I actually have a version with Benjamins that I did when I did this professionally. Anyway, the Benjamins, that gets a lot of attention. But then I needed the money. So I disconnected the Benjamins from that trick. I'm just saying. Look at how pretty. Oh my God, that looks so good. That looks so good. I'm just saying. Okay. Will Emma and I reconnect or be friends? We have 2 choices here. Oh, by the way, this is the last set of readings. I'm sort of burning out at this point. Oh, it's a fun night. It's a fun. Why did I put the why did I hide that? Anyway, we're ending soon. This will be the last reading with Evan. Other states. Yeah, Vegas. Wow. I bet Vegas is hit hard. I bet Vegas was hit hard on this. Anyway, asking about remaining friends or not. 4 Pentacles says you're probably better off friends. You're probably better off friends. What deck is this? This is the Gilded Tarot Royale. It's not even available yet unless you order it on Llewellyn. I ordered it on Llewellyn. Anyway, it's going to be on Amazon soon. Pick it up. Look at this beautiful book. Well, not beautiful. It's black and white, but whatever. But look at this book. It's really good. Nice. It's nice. Brianna's hanging out with me. Brianna, you're awesome hanging out with me. I got to get you a tracking number for tomorrow, Brianna. Expect a message. Okay. So you're better off remaining friends at this point. You're better off remaining friends at this point as far as reconnecting romantically, right? I think that sort of led its course. The 4 of Pentacles is we're holding on to what we have. And the 8 of Cups is we're abandoning the romance part. We're abandoning that a bit in the romance department. And you're trying to sort of move out of that. And at some point, how much failure do you need before you sort of give up, right? I don't think that you want to give up. I think that this connection is important to you, and it's a connection you really want to be in and hang out with this person. You don't want to lose them. And the 8 of Cups, you have a possibility of losing them, and that's not acceptable to you. The Page of Cups, you've tried it. You've tried different aspects of it, it's just not blending well. It's just not working well. You want to restart it. We want to recreate it. We want to have this imaginary perfect spot to where everything just works, but it's not working. So you're afraid you're going to lose them. You're afraid they're going to walk out the Eight of Cups moment. I think that you should avoid that. I think that a friends holding on to what you have, friendship, would be good. And I think defining it as a firm definition of a friendship instead of trying to force things out is going to benefit you the best and is going to be your best solution within here. I think that's going to be just a rock solid friendship that you have. And it takes off a lot of stress too. You don't have that stress or that cloud hovering over. And it's very easy to move into that. You just communicate that and then poof, you go into that. Now, there's going to be expectations of, do you want to move out of friendship at some point? That's going to be up to you as you sort of transition across there. But overall, a friendship for now, for this particular instance, for this particular moment, looks like it's solid. That way you can keep them in your life. You're not annoying them. And a lot of good things could come out of it. Anyway, so Evan wants to know, what is my DM going through at the moment? What is a DM? Domestic mate? I don't know. What is a DM? Evan, let me know what a DM is. Anyway, does anyone know what a DM is? Dungeon Master? That's too easy. Is it really Dungeon Master? I mean, I don't know. All right. Oh, last reading. Wow, we went on a roll. Is every night going to be like this? We went on a roll. I do want to do the... Wow, let's see. Romantic Victorian, no. Okay, we're doing the Wonderland Tarot. Divine Masculine? Maybe? I don't know. Divine Masculine. Okay. Dungeon Master. I'm just saying. I'm a dork. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm a dork. Of course I'm going to say Dungeon Master. Of course I'm going to say Dungeon Master. Like dorks be dorks. And I qualify for sure. All right. Okay. DM going through at the moment. The Hierophant. Everything is very structured. Everything is very structured. Too structured. Ace of Swords says, break that up a little bit. Let's jump out of our comfort zone. Let's not be so structured. Hierophant, it's a bit too formal, a bit too structured. A lot of expectations. And when the expectations aren't met, then all of a sudden, everything just goes. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be more spontaneous. The Page of Swords, that spontaneity, as we sort of move from the Page of Swords to King of Swords. If we let things come naturally, if we let things just go through their course and go through their paces, we're a lot better off than trying to be structured and having all of these step A, B, C, D, etc. If you're trying to go through that, a lot of times that's completely unrealistic. It doesn't work. And your voice breaks for no apparent reason. So, be more spontaneous with this. Spontaneity is going to be your key, and then it's going to give you more opportunities and more pathways because now you're open to variances and differences in how things work. And that's going to be a big part of where you go from here, basically. So being spontaneous moves you forward, moves things along, and makes things more reliable than being very structured and trying to force the round peg into the square hole or the square peg in the round hole. I think it's a square peg in the round hole. Depending upon size, theoretically, you could fit the round peg through the square hole. I'm just saying. But I think it's the square peg through the round hole. You get the idea. So we do have two kings at the back of it. I think that a level of control is coming over this to where you have more abilities and more things that you can do in this regard. And that's going to be important for you because a lot of times you feel like you've lost a bit of control. And that control maybe comes from too much of the Hierophant, too much of the structure. But I think overall that spontaneity is going to get you into a place to where you have more of a level of control because you're spontaneous about it. And as you move forth, that's going to be a key role for you. It's going to be to get into the spontaneity, to use that to your advantage, and to have the things that you need to go through that you've been expecting to go through without trying to force it, with being more of yourself and more relaxed as far as that is concerned. Anyway, all right, so that is the end of tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everyone hanging out, and I am going to go eat. I'm starving. See you tomorrow.